You wake up, see the world's most spectacular slopes, in my opinion, dine then at the world's most exciting restaurant, and then end the day at the United States' best outdoor concert venue. That sounds like almost impossible, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not, in my home state of Colorado. Having lived there my entire life, I know the ins and outs. I know what the most exciting and unique things you can do to truly have a great experience. Today, I will be educating you on Colorado's best outdoorsy, cultural, and only locally known things. These are the Maroon Bells. They are the most photographed peaks in North America. They are truly the Maroon Lake frames them, and the bells get their name from their shape and the maroon color of the rock. Being so popular for tourists, during the fall, the bells emit yellow, green, orange, many colors, sometimes framed by last night's snowfall. They are so popular that there is a bus every 20 minutes from nearby Aspen to go up and take you up there. There are hiking trails, climbing around. Every time of the year you can go. I truly recommend going. I know that most annoying tourists, most people don't want to deal with that, but I recommend going because it's purely beautiful. And of course, Colorado is known for our skiing. If you are interested in a more upscale luxury experience, I would recommend heading to Vail, which is pictured on the left, or Aspen. Vail is known for their dining, their luxury hotels, and their year-round events such as the Vail Film Festival and the U.S. Burton Open. If you're more fashionable, I'd recommend going to Aspen. I would consider it the Rodeo Drive of the Rocky Mountains. It's crazy, like the Kardashians go there. It's also the host of the X Games usually, which are like fans surf. I don't know if you guys but with like snowboarding and stuff. So it's pretty cool. However, if you're more interested in an authentic experience with a more relaxed vibe, maybe learning how to ski, I would recommend going to my home base of Winter Park. I took the picture on the right skiing one day. I've gone there my whole life since I have a house up in the nearby town. They have a nationally renowned lessons program for if you're learning how to ski or board. I would definitely recommend going there. Now, most people think Colorado and they think, oh, skiing, Rocky Mountains, like super outdoorsy. And someone actually asked me if we had cars. They don't really think if yeah, do you ride your horse to school? I was like, they don't really think about Denver's cultural and city scene. I like to start with the best concert venue ever, this Red Rocks Amphitheater. A 2012 Statistograph, the Red Rocks venue has every genre of music imaginable. For the past couple decades, Colorado's music scene has become more and more electric. EDM's on the rise, especially with students our age. In Dave Brooks' 2019 article, Red Hot Rocks, he writes, dance is one of the venue's biggest genres, with 28 shows in 2018, including double nights by Grizz, Odessa, Zed, Big Gigantic, and Alice in Wonderland. I've gone to a lot of concerts here. This past year, some of the few I went to were Flume, Lucid Child, and Billie Eilish. Something is just so amazing about seeing the rocks on the side light up. It's outside, there's no mosh pit, which is also nice. And you can see the skyline of Denver beyond the stage. If you wake up the day after a Red Rocks concert and think, hey, I want to go to a museum or a play, you definitely can. Identified as the cultural hub of the Rockies by Adam Kleiner in his National Geographic Traveler article, Denver, Old West Meets High Art. There's the Denver Art Museum, which hosts exhibitions such as Monet and Dior. It's a mature yet comfortable celebration that celebrates art. The Denver Center for the Performing Arts is a 12-venue complex. They host Broadway-caliber musicals, dramas, ballets, plays, anything that you can really think of. My family has season tickets to the theater, and we go, and I have gone to shows on Broadway, and they're very comparable. Now, once you all turn 21, I recommend going to Denver for the beer. Known as the Napa of beer, Scott Kirkman's article, A Beer Lover's Paradise, notes that Denver has 79 breweries within 100 miles of downtown. We are home to Coors and Budweiser. There are actual brewery tours, like tour buses, that take people around to go to all the breweries. I think it's a very fun experience. A lot of it is engineered for tourists that want to come and try beers that have different, there's like spicy ones, they take like green chilies, there's a whole big variety. Now finally, my team told me that I should inform you all of just local Colorado things that only us would know. You wouldn't hear about it really on the news or anything and think, oh, that would make me want to go to Colorado. Well, first, I'd like to start with the world's most exciting restaurant. Journalist Joel Warner, in his 2009 Westword article, thought was a pronouncement that very well might be true. It's called Casa Bonita. That's a typical name for a Mexican restaurant. You're like, okay, that seems pretty normal. This is the outside of Casa Bonita. It used to be a department store. It's pink. It's pretty embellished, but you're like, okay, that's pretty like normal. And this is the gorilla that chases you around inside, standing next to the host who's announcing the next cliff diver on a ledge next to the waterfall that they jump off that's like 4 stories high into the pool. That's inside the restaurant. This place, it's crazy. There's a haunted house, so many banquet rooms, all themed different things. There's like a mining railroad with like little carts that you can go up. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I would recommend not going for the food and instead eating the sopapillas. And my other hack is on the eastern plains of Colorado. Most people think that there's not really anything there, you know, they think, oh, it's like Kansas, basically, which is pretty much true. But they do have the paint mines. These are the paint mines. It's a national park, actually. They're naturally eroded. In his Atlas Obscura article, Paint Mines Interpretive Park, Dave Soldano notes that Native Americans collected clay to be used as war paint on their bodies and on their horses here. Since the rock is super soft and they were able to use it for clay, you can't climb on the rocks, but there is a 3-mile hiking trail that brings you around. In all, I think Colorado has a huge range of activities. Anywhere from like beautiful paint mines to the world's best skiing. I'm proud to call it my home. And truly, I hope that one day you all too can experience that Rocky Mountain high.